Soft side, what's up? Panama J, I see y'all. Absolutely. Absolutely. I agree, y'all. I see you, Marcus. We just waiting on everybody to get their notification and we'll get started. So in case you just got here or you watching it later, this is the live chat where we will be addressing the LeBron James tweet that you keep asking me about, but then turn around and say I talk about LeBron James all the time. I'm reaching. I'm not reaching. I'm responding to what you're asking me. Good morning. I wake up. It's like y'all wake me up, tapping me on the shoulder. Cena, wake up. Wake up. Yeah. What you think about LeBron James' tweet? What you think about LeBron James' tweet? Let me alone. Let me sleep. No, wake up. Wake up. Let's talk about LeBron. I don't want you to talk about LeBron, but wake up. Talk about LeBron. I'm like, man, what are you doing? Waking me up. I feel like DMX. What? What? Okay, we're going to get started now. As you can see right here, LeBron James put out a tweet in response to the NBA video of LeBron James' thunderous dunks, brilliant assists, clutch buckets, and chase down blocks. Okay? It was a response. And all he said was that, and I got so much more for the archives coming soon. Strive for greatness. What was so wrong with that? What was so wrong about what LeBron James put out there? That got everybody on ESPN, everybody on Fox, getting in their feelings about LeBron James. The man ain't say nothing wrong. LeBron didn't say a word wrong. He just said he got much more for the archives. There you go. It's called a slow news day. They had nothing to go on. So what do? They create a story of animosity for LeBron James over his tweet. Like they're really outraged. Spearheaded by your homeboy himself, Michael Wilbon. Wilbon started this whole garbage up and got everybody whipped into a frenzy over LeBron James' tweet. Good morning, Steven. Don't answer the phone button. If you want somebody to call you, you ever had that person say, "Oh, hit me up, call me," and they never answer their phone? This Mr. Button.
Yesterday, he was on Twitter.
Here we go.
His Instagram, where he said, quote, "I have no ceiling, and I refuse to fall into the trap of complacency." Well, Bon, do you understand why he's doing this?
No one understands why he's doing it, and this is insane. If you try to defend LeBron,
Don't
I will have people come in here.
Don't worry about any hyperbole or anything.
LeBron, he started talking about what he promised. He's going to be dropping dimes and throwing down dunks and running down. What, he hasn't done any of that for 14 years? Everything he talked about. This is why so much of social media is stupid. It's a waste of all of our time.
How many minutes into the show
I
did
haven't
it
even
take
said
to get
millennial
that?
yet. LeBron's the greatest force of nature that sports has seen, that basketball has seen in the last 15 years.
Yes.
What the hell is he talking about? He's going to deliver all promise, new promise. There's no new promise. Everything he's promising now, he has promised and delivered for 14 years. It's a waste of our time. It's a surprise that LeBron's going to be great. He needs to promise that to Jim Brown and Michael Jordan and Wayne Gretzky, Tom Brady. Do they promise on social media, I'm going to be great?
First of all,
what is that?
All those guys, including your guy, Michael Jordan, had his own motivational techniques. So let's not pretend
This isn't
LeBron's the first
motivational.
one. Well, I think one thing I do think it is fighting back against the narrative that has been pushed all summer by a lot of his detractors. LeBron's got
Who is dumb enough to say anything critical about LeBron?
Clearly, you're not on social media.
No, I'm not.
Look,
I'm not.
The narrative, the anti-LeBron narrative, is that LeBron's got a foot out the door. LeBron's headed to LA.
He might be.
Kyrie needed to get off the sinking ship because, LeBron's not going to barely pay attention. So he either could do nothing and just let it fester, or he could start arguing back on Twitter, or he could turn it into, hey, this is how dedicated I am. This is how positive I'm going to be. I'm going to lay out a challenge for myself to motivate myself. Your guy
I need to lay out a challenge to motivate myself. Is he J.R. Smith? He's LeBron James.
How many
He's going to play up to the level
you and
right
I
here.
see Michael Jordan make something up to motivate himself that someone
And you know
said
who
about
he told
him?
about it a month earlier? Nobody.
That's because it wasn't social media. But I see Wilborn's point. All the man did was respond to the NBA video that they put out. That's all he did. I'm still trying to figure out, like, why is everybody going off? And everybody like, yo, you got to get on LeBron. I'm like, get on him for what? He ain't did nothing. My thing is this. I get on LeBron James based on his play. I get on him based on his play. If his play suck, I'm going to let you know. I attack LeBron for the stupid stuff he does, but it's got to be stupid. I don't just attack him just to be attacking him. I mean, seriously. Y'all just want me to go off on LeBron just to be going off on LeBron. I don't even understand it. When he do something wrong, I'm going to say, look, he did this wrong. If he do something right, I'm going to say he did something right. Who was the first person to tell you LeBron, he improved his shooting on the threes? Me. I'm like, no, he improved on his shooting for his threes, his set shots, his threes, and all that shooting that he improved. And am I a big LeBron James fan on the basketball court? Absolutely not. But I'll tell you what, if he's doing something right, I talk about LeBron when it's a purpose or he's doing something wrong. Him putting out a tweet about he's striving for greatness and he's going to do more next season and try to do all these things and add more highlight. What in the world was the problem with that? Well, I was trying to talk to most of y'all because, you know, you guys are fans of LeBron James, which is not a problem. And I just wanted to see, am I missing something here? Am I missing something really? Tell me what I missed. Even though that shot looked like a travel, the way he steps over looks like a doggone travel. You see somebody just jump in here without even knowing what's going on, talking about I'm in here hating on LeBron. They ain't heard one word we said. They just pop right in. You wake up this morning hating on LeBron? So that was my point. Y'all woke me up this morning to talk about a tweet that had really nothing on anything. There was nothing to talk about. Now, here's the thing. LeBron James tweet. What is there really to talk about? Look at 65-year-old Jefferson. He doing exactly what he does on the court. Stand there. He plays hard. He's just 65,000 years old. There's nothing really more he could do. Out there playing with gout. Wondering why he getting cooked by Kevin Durant. But now we got a guy that can help LeBron get some rest. LeBron not finna go get any rest. Kayla Monroe. What's up, Kayla Monroe? I like the sound of that name. Kayla Monroe. But there you go. There's your tweet. And a lot and so much more. Jefferson still slams hard. I don't remember him slamming hard like when them playoffs was going on. Dominique LaRue type. So Dominique Devereaux. See, Dominique Devereaux, that's before y'all time. That's what Dominique LaRue was based off of. Dominique Devereaux. Dominique Devereaux, that was Dynasty. Thanks, Jeff Johnson. So, why would they have a problem with this tweet? Nothing in the world except it was a slow news day. And because it was a slow news day And they needed something from LeBron. They just threw this on the screen. But it's okay because it's on Fox and it's on ESPN. But yet, if somebody on social media do it, what do they say? Y'all just hating on LeBron. All y'all do is talk about LeBron. Now, what they doing right here, this social media garbage. This isn't sports news. This is no news at all. LeBron James is responding to an NBA tweet with highlights of him from last year. All his clutch plays and everything else. That's all. That's all they did, ladies and gentlemen. That's all they did. And the man just said, there's more for the archive. Striving for greatness. Why is that an argument? You know why we're here right now and we doing this live? I did not want to waste time making a video, grabbing a photograph, grabbing anything. I said, I'm going to make this video live so that you guys can respond. So when I'm asking why, that's because you guys in the chat are going to tell me why this is happening. So you will be made aware that these petty, we hate social media, but we going to do the same thing as social media acting people, ESPN and Fox, here they are doing exactly what they claim everybody else is. Now, this is from sports journalists. These people went to college. They went to Vanderbilt. They went to Northwestern. They went to Boston University for journalism. And what are they doing? Social media, throwing it up on the screen, doing what you do on an everyday basis. So don't let anybody try to down you, what you do, when they're trying to do what you do. They want to minimize what you do and then copy you. Make you feel inferior for doing what you're doing. That's not real journalism. But yet, they turn around and give you what? Tweets. Talking about tweets. Do a whole show based on tweets. Well, here's the thing. Are they better than LeBron James? I mean, are they better than the LeBron James? Is he better than the Golden State Warriors right now? To be honest, they're not better than the Golden State Warriors. James Carter, you're not feeling okay. Is anybody going to beat the Golden State Warriors? Do you know the Golden State Warriors, the odds of them right now to win the NBA championship is the most in NBA history? There are the over-under for their wins, lost 67 wins. 67 wins. They're saying Golden State is going to win 67 games. And dare you to bet against it. They're daring you. Vegas is daring you. to bet against the Golden State Warriors? The odds of them not making the playoffs, the Golden State Warriors, the odds of them not making the playoffs are 1,001. You meaning that you would have to bet $100,000 just to win $100. So here's my question to y'all. Do y'all think Golden State is going to win more than 67 games? The West got better, and with the West improving, they still saying that the Golden State Warriors will win over 67 games. That is the over-under. They will either hit 67 or better. And that to me is astounding. But the way the NBA season been going, we had two teams win 60 games. And a lot of people have gotten better. But did they get Golden State better? The Warriors gotten better. A lot of people think they just got the same players on their team. They didn't went and picked up Swaggy P. They got another three-point shooter on the team. You know San Antonio wins 60 games a year and don't win an NBA title. Back in the 80s, if you won 60 games that year, you were winning the NBA championship. Anybody who won 60 games was winning the NBA championship. The Detroit Pistons in 89 won 60-plus games. And they won the NBA championship. Steroids. Well, see, this is the thing. This is just regular practice. LeBron thing is, yeah, if you get a set shot early, you can hit all these shots. And he's improved on his shooting. But what about when the game is running sprints, then coming down and start shooting? When your heart rate's up. When you got to try to mentally keep yourself focused to hit these shots. Can you do that? No, the game changed for LeBron. That's what happened. Now here's Kevin Durant new shoes. The cupcakes. Who's going to buy the red velvets? The cupcakes. Shoe looks so good, you want to take a bite out of it. LeBron gets the pass, but KD messed the game up. I don't understand. That's nuts. You heard they're uncomfortable? From who? Nobody I know even got them yet. Well, the Warriors shouldn't be worried about matching up with them. A lot of big people should understand that they got to match up with San Antonio. You got to wonder how will Houston match up against San Antonio. Everybody act like San Antonio didn't win 60 plus games. You know, you got to surpass them first before you start talking about Golden State. Oh, don't tell them nothing. That's why they trying to get Melo. Without Melo, they don't have a chance. James Harden still doesn't play defense. Chris Paul, he tries to play defense. But he's ball dominant, which is perfect for James Harden. He can go back to playing ISO, catch the ball. It don't really move. All these teams just think about is scoring. That's all the new NBA is about, is scoring. But the team that plays defense and team defense are winning. People didn't realize, but Golden State was the top defensive team in the NBA, as well as one of the top scoring teams in the NBA. They were leading the NBA in blocks. They were leading the NBA in defense. And they're young, and their conditioning level is up. They're able to run you off the court. These other guys, they can't keep up because they got all these old names on the team. Chris Paul and all these guys, they ain't going to be able to keep up with this pace. James Harden, fat self, now he's trying to get himself in shape because his fat self can't keep up when they run. Russell Westbrook, Golden State keep running him up and down the court. And what does he do? Get tired from shooting all day. And in the fourth quarter, he wondering why they getting blown out by 20. But now James Harden's on a diet this year because I guess they told him, look, fat boy, we didn't give you the money. Now you're going to have to play hard this year. You need to go vegan. Out there shooting threes with a pot belly. I'm like, how you in the NBA running around here with a pot belly? You ain't Baron Davis. Maurice Green. If you the former track runner, I'm going to tell you just like this. Russell Westbrook, when he plays the Golden State Warriors, he gets tired. Do you know why he get tired? Because they run him. They making him do sprints all up and down the court, running him, pushing it. And as big as Draymond Green is, he runs. He can run the offense. He can run the point. He's better at the point than Steph Curry. And they all play defense. And then this is the first year people notice Kevin Durant played defense. I've been telling y'all for years. I told you, Kevin Durant plays defense. He plays every position. When he was with OKC, he did it. And you guys never paid attention to it. Kevin Durant always played defense. Was nothing new. People was like, no, it's this season. He really started to show that because he wanted a championship. Wrong. He's always played defense. When he's at OKC, that's what he did. He guarded everybody. And he was exhausted in the fourth quarter. Because he was guarding everybody, he had to do all the scoring. Facts. And Russell Westbrook would come in and shoot them out of the game. So how many of y'all gonna buy the red velvet cupcakes? I want to take a knife and cut that shoe and start eating. Well, you make it sound as if it's so easy to do the shots Steph Curry can hit. Nobody's hitting those shots like Steph Curry. Sorry. So, one, that's impressive. Two, he's actually gotten a lot better of not turning the ball over and getting to the basket and finishing at the basket. Before, he would go all the way to the basket and try to throw the ball all over his head, all the way back out for a three-point shot. They didn't do that this year. Actually, Steph played better defense this finals than you guys gave him credit for. Do you know he was one rebound away from averaging a triple-double in the NBA Finals? Nobody talks about that. Steph Curry almost averaged a triple-double in the NBA Finals. So what are we really talking about? He had more rebounds than Tristan Thompson. He averaged 9 rebounds in the NBA Finals. He averaged 26 points a game. And he averaged 10 assists. He averaged 26, 10, and 9. Do you understand for the NBA Finals? Steph Curry. And got more rebounds than your boy Tristan Thompson. No, it wasn't no long rebounds. He was getting his own rebounds. And he was coming in and getting rebounds coming towards the basket when other people were shooting. He was crashing the boards. Steph Curry was coming back, crashing the boards. Beating people back. People weren't boxing out. And that's how Steph was getting these rebounds. They weren't boxing him out after the shot. He would get his own rebound. Golden State was getting 2 and 3 attempts. You got about 2 more years of dominance from Golden State before the team starts falling apart. By that time, LeBron James will be a Los Angeles Laker. Him, Lonzo, and all these guys will be with the Lakers. Then you're going to have your Lakers versus Celtics NBA Finals. LeBron and the Los Angeles Lakers going up against the Boston Celtics and Kyrie Irving in the NBA Finals. Next year, Western Conference, Los Angeles Lakers versus the Golden State Warriors with LeBron James. They will go to the NBA Finals and beat Golden State and play against the Boston Celtics. Well, LeBron will be facing off against Kyrie Irving in the NBA Finals. Lakers versus Celtics. Do you want to bet me on NBA Finals? Are you serious? You know I have a streak going. I'm giving you the NBA Finals to next year. Not even this year. As soon as LeBron go to the Lakers, they're going to the NBA Finals. This year, no, they're not going to the NBA Finals. The Lakers with LeBron James is going to beat the Golden State Warriors. They're going to stop the Golden State Warriors three-peat. It's going to be LeBron, his other All-Stars, and Lonzo Ball, and the rest of the key players they're going to have. Then Boston is going to be LeBron versus Kyrie in the NBA Finals. Lakers and Celtics. And you know who's going to be ready to sit there and watch that? This guy right here. I'll watch that series to death. Oh, they're going 7 games. That's going 7 games. LeBron won't play in Los Angeles enough to do nothing to Kobe's records. Not his Laker records, so it's nothing he could do. Kobe played 20 years in LA. There's no way he could break a Kobe record in Los Angeles. Oh, of course, the refs are going to do their job. No doubt in my mind that's going to happen. But you got to know that going in. But it's so funny because people in here, they don't even know how to respond. People in here, they like, he not hating on LeBron? I don't get it. I don't understand this. Cena gonna take a shot. He will once he go to the Lakers. Once Kobe go to the Lakers, he's going back to the NBA Finals. See, what people don't understand is when LeBron go to a team, he don't go by himself. He gonna bring a whole nother 15 other players with him. And they all gonna be on the Lakers, and they gonna go to the NBA Finals. Magic Johnson ain't having that. Oh, Magic is having it. When Magic gonna be back in the NBA Finals, and the Lakers gonna be outselling Golden State. When all the Laker fans over in Golden State right now, you know how many Laker fans over in Golden State? They going to Oakland, making that drive. When you walk around in LA and everybody got on a Steph Curry jersey, and they got on a Steph and KD jersey in LA. You think Magic Johnson like, wait a minute. That's where Golden State fans came from. Golden State Warrior fans are all Laker fans. They got the same colors. They just went and got the new jerseys. They got to get the Laker franchise back going. Well, you got to remember, Los Angeles is home of the fakes. Everybody be faking in LA. So they fake friends, fake everything over there. So they used to faking 24 hours a day. So when Golden State was winning, you saw these LA people with the Golden State jerseys on. Shoot, they got Bull fans. The Chicago Bull people out here who used to root for the Bulls, they Golden State Warrior fans now. That's what people are like, hey, you guys went Hollywood. Well, Jack old school. Jack ain't finna go nowhere, but hey, Jack gonna be at the Forum. Jack ain't rooting for nobody but the Lakers. That's just what it is. We talking about these new young generation people. They turn coats. That's the thing. Cavs fans are not really bandwagon fans. Those are really people from Cleveland. They don't have any fans really outside of Cleveland. They got people that root for LeBron. That's just it. Those are really people from Cleveland. All them people there, them just, they the locals. Those are exactly locals. That's why you think they so dumb. They in Cleveland. Right, they went and burnt up the man's jersey, and now they went and bought a new one. That's how stupid they are. They burnt up something they spent money for and went and bought another one. When he came back, oh, he's back? Oh, man, where's my jersey? You burnt it, Dirk. I told you not to burn it, Dirk. Now you got to go buy another one. Shoot. Well, I'm going to get a brand new one then. I got to save and go on my piggy bank and break it open. How much is it now? Well, it's charging double now. Now it's $112. Good googly goo. Yeah, Cleveland's a bad place. Yeah, he's from Akron, of course. He's not from Cleveland. Cleveland's the main city. Of course, all the people around it, all the other cities around Cleveland, that's where the real people at. But the actual city of Cleveland is a joke. Oh, yeah, it's divided, all right. The racist people and everybody else. They looking for KKK members. They all got badges in Cleveland. Boston, the most racist city. Yeah, in certain areas. If you're in the Southie part, yeah, I would say that. But Boston really don't. Boston, I wouldn't really say they're racist. They just don't care about They don't even care about other white people. They don't care about nothing but Boston. That's it. If you ain't from Boston, screw you. You could be from New York and white and get beat down in Boston. So to them, it's Boston and screw everybody else. That's how their attitude is. I'm not saying that they're not. I'm just saying you can still be white and get beat down real good up in Boston. Go in there wearing a Laker jersey or a Knicks jersey. Where you from? Jersey. Yeah, you Jersey piece of trash. They'll beat you down just like anybody else. You ain't from Boston, you're the enemy. They don't like anybody. They got Puerto Ricans in there the same way. They from Boston, they'll beat you down. Yeah, they are just like Detroit. Detroit had that same mentality. But Detroit ain't gonna do all that talking. Somebody gonna get punched in the mouth. Oh yeah, the last stream we had last night with the guy from the one that fixed the cars. I forget his name, the race car guy, man. Y'all had him hot as fish grease. He'd be like, I'm done. I'm not getting back on there. Next thing you know, he right back on there. Then he was like, oh no, Ty Kelly? Oh no, I don't mess with Ty Kelly. He beat Big Chief. I race for pinks. Tell you, that's Dominique Toretto right there. Yeah, he did look like Ben Stiller's father. Then he started telling me, oh, it was classic when he started telling me that he was going to explain to me how to get to heaven. Oh, that was great. That's when the call, like, he's like, you know what? I'm going to tell you right now what you need to do. I'm like, okay, all right, here we go. I'm going to get a breakdown how to get to heaven. So I'm like, according to your logic, all I got to do is send it up. And then right before the end say, you know, I'm done. I'm giving myself, yeah, he was doing the Austin 316. I'm like, he's like, you ever heard of the 316? I'm like, Austin 316, Stone Cold? Oh, that conversation was great last night. I was at Mel's Diner. So I'm like, according to your logic, I get to send it all the way up because he kept saying God sent his son here to die for our sins. So I'm like, well, I don't remember them ever saying that. It said he sent his own son. I'm like, there was nowhere in there. I never heard nobody saying dying for somebody could die for your sins. I don't know where they get that from. So he tried to convince me that that's what happens. I was like, okay, so according to your logic, I can send it all up. And I'm going to heaven because he didn't die for my sins. Exactly. I know it didn't say that in the Bible. That's why I brought it to his attention. But the liquor was keeping him distracted. All he knew was 316. Well, it's typical. People misunderstand scripture because of what they've been told it meant, instead of actually reading it and be like, wait a minute, it never said that. So I'm like, well, according to your logic, I'm like, well, I might as well go kick it right now and just send it up. Give me 3-4 chicks and then be like, you know what? I'm out. I'm on my way out. I'm going to just give myself up to God. Be like, take me on in and I'm good. So I was like, why am I going to toe the line and do everything correct and then go into the gates? I might as well party and get lit right now. Then I'm going to have the same thing as a dude that been getting lit. I'm like, man, if I've been not drinking and doing all the stuff right and I go to heaven and here come this dude who's been sending it up, I'll be like, hey, how you get up in here? Hey, man. Right before I went, I said, take me into heaven. And he said, yo, all right. I'm like, man, I could have been kicking it too like that. Yeah, dude, you could have had 3 bras at a time. I told you. We going in the gates together. Let's go. I'll be like, man, how you get in here? That's like you paying $300 for a ticket to go somewhere, and as soon as you get in there, your homeboy got in for free. You like, wait a minute. I done spent all this money to get up in here, and you just got in here for free? Oh, man. These dudes say I'm making up stories. This is on the live stream last night. So how am I making this up? This is classic last night. A classic live stream from the bar. No, that's the thing about it though. I don't think people really would understand how serious everything was in the Bible, I don't think they have a sense of humor. I don't think it's gonna be a lot of wiggle room up there. God don't seem like he's the wiggle room type of person. He seems very, very strict. Look at this TJ guy. Another LeBron video. Yeah, man, we made a LeBron video because y'all wanted me to answer a question about his tweet. And we did that. And we're done. We're done with Bron. Oh, man, Bron. Oh, man, Bron. I'm out.